So today we're gonna wrap the boat, so it's kind of a big day. The guys already came and this is the foley. So this is gonna be the color.
Chart, and as you can see we have a new color on the boat.
New color on the boat, and we've got a new wrap on the anti-fouling on the lower boat.
A lot of things happen.
Yeah! Benjamin is very happy. We left Amsterdam and drove to our sailing home in Turkey,
where we saw the perfect scent for the first time after 8 months.
We are refitting her now. She's in a hangar without keel and mast and in need of a new teak deck, hull color, lithium batteries, instruments and sails.
So we finally can call her home and start sailing the world.
Good morning. Today is the first day of the last episode of the teak deck. We're gonna start with sanding the teak deck. So now I'm gonna take you with me and we're gonna talk about what to do with the rigging. So the boatyard got all the quotations. We're gonna talk what kind of decision we're gonna make. Good morning.
Good morning kaptan.
Günaydın.
Adamsınız. Süper.
Perfect sense.
Perfect sense.
So I just had a watch while sanding the teak deck. I really got emotional. It's getting so beautiful, and all the hard work of these guys and the positive energy, they are shouting all day long. Perfect sense, Captain, perfect sense. And with all the things what's happening right now, it's like a chapter of new beginnings.
Perfect sense is best boss, best family. Hi Benjamin.
Hey, Titan!
Very very hot water.
Thank you.
Getir kaptan.
It's really amazing. Can't believe that this is really happening. Thank you. So honey, gonna have a look. There she is. Good morning.
We wanted to let you be part of seeing the teak deck for the very first time. So they just finished cleaning up.
Yeah, yesterday they sanded it and today they're gonna do the final preparations. Some Sika flex, but I gotta take you with you. So no more shoes, and the best feeling is walking bare feet on your new teak deck. So this is it. It's really, it's breathtaking. Oh, no worries. Big problem. So what happened? Because the teak is much thicker, they need new screws because the screws are too short. I think the original one was 8 millimeters and the new one is 1.2 centimeters. So it's one big puzzle for these guys. They took photos and they are searching now where to put what. So all day long it's captain, problem, captain, no problem. So we're putting now all the hardware on, and my task is to put the grown parts on it, and Monday the boat is going to relaunch. So it's getting a boat again. I'm impressed by the speed of building up again, and of course they have to, because Monday the boat is going to get lift. It's amazing because they need, for every screw they need new back plates because the teak is bigger. But look at this. So today is a big day. Perfect Sense is getting out of the hangar. They're gonna put the keel underneath and then they're gonna put her on the ark. They're taking this piece of equipment to lift her, and now they are taking away all the stands, but it is really a special moment. And here they're gonna weld the new spinnaker pole. So this is a chief of the workshop here at the Works. The most handsome man of the workshop with good power. Whoa! Sense was inside the hangar for 8 months, and now everybody is saying goodbye because she was I think part of the furniture here. I think it's maybe one of the longest periods a boat has to be here in the hangar. Yeah, she's getting out. The whole team is very excited about it. So they're preparing the keel now. So they cleaned all the keel bolts and it's completely flat here. They're gonna attach keel towards the boat and then they're gonna line it. Then they're gonna push it and it has to stand on it for 3 days. So in that 3 days I can sand the keel, put it in the primer again and put the final layer of insulate on it. The underwater ship is almost done. But this is really excited that it's going to happen right now. Man! She's getting outside. She's gonna see some light. "22 tons in the slings, 6,000 kilos rating to get underneath." So it's a big operation.
Drink tea.
Yunus'a söyle.
Turkish tea.
Turkish tea, chai.
Daha yeni
Yeah.
dememiş.
In the meantime, they're gonna check the teak deck if everything is watertight. So they're gonna do a water test to test if there are any leakages. What I really appreciate from Yachtworks is that they think along. We had a very rusty anchor chain, so what they did is they sanded it, and look at this. So I asked them, because I'm very on the budget, so what are you doing? And they said, yeah, but this is part of the job, so this is our gift from us to you to make some proper work. And all the customers of Yachtworks, they are returning customers. So this is not a commercial for Yachtworks, but just, yeah, an understanding this is a really good boat yard and know the feeling of a boat owner, and when that you are on a budget, yeah, they are not squeeze you. So I picked up Benjamin and Rianne to go to see the boat for the first time.
Yeah, for the first time out of the hangar, so I'm very, very curious.
One big problem.
Big problem, but together halledeceğiz.
We gotta fix it, but it's my fault. This is not Yachtworks. Probably I did too less Sika.
No sticker.
Ah.
Ne yapıyorsun lan?
So Sinan,
Yeah.
any water leakage?
Just one place.
One place?
Because of
Your man didn't do a good job?
no, our guy, new guy.
New guy?
Yeah.
Captain?
Didn't use sticker enough. So there's a problem, but we will solve the problem tomorrow.
Oh, such a stupid man.
Nah.
How does it feel?
Yeah, amazing. I can't wait to put her in the water.
So here we are. The boat is outside of the hangar.
They tested everything with water, if everything's waterproof.
Yeah, everything was waterproof except one thing. That was my mistake. So here we are. Put the keel underneath. So today I sanded the keel and tomorrow I will do the primer. But this is the pincelate, this is the new color, our big time anchor, new chain. But we are really excited now, it's going so fast, everything. All the details, we are working with the whole team and they're putting all the chrome metals on. But yeah, here we are. Good morning. Another day at the boatyard. We're going fast. This is the new anchor chain. 13 millimeters, 120 meters. Connected to the washi ball. This time we put some good tight lock on it and some new tools, so it's very heavy. And we are very happy with our spade anchor. It's a little bit oversized for the boat, but since we are 300 days behind anchor, a year minimum, we decided to go for the best anchor. We believe this one is the best anchor because it winds up to 55 knots and it was holding perfectly. Yeah, now it's getting up, so the boat is getting heavier and heavier, and I have to speed up because I still have to do the primer, to do the varnishing work inside, and then we can be in the water and we have our home back. Really excited. Get some old clothes again and then we go. So in the meantime we're gonna replace the forestay. So we have to take the forestay out, take off all the profiles, because we're gonna replace one part of the profile because 2 years ago one part of the profile got broken. Maybe you remember, in a big storm between Sicily, Sardinia, and then the whole head sail, the Genoa, unfurled within 45 knots of wind. So that wasn't pleasant, and I had to cut the Genoa, so we lost the Genoa at that moment. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy that we're gonna replace it and everything's gonna be checked now. So these guys, they are taking off the whole profile, and as you can see, this one got twisted. Yeah, we're gonna replace it all. "120 meters anchor chain going up." Tomorrow we're gonna launch the boat. So strange, after 8 months. So we say easy, easy, tamam, tamam. And the guys here, they're putting the last pieces of pincelate on it.